Hello children, good evening. Again I'm back with a new video of class 10. Today I'm going to teach you children. I think you have seen in my video it is already written over there. That's chapter 4, agriculture, geography, and the topic will be today primitive subsistence agriculture. Where that day I have started last video. In my last video children, I think everybody has gone through, and that video I have already told about the primitive subsistence agriculture, the types of agriculture, but some parts are remaining. Only I have given the introduction and I have told that rest of the thing I will tell you next day. So that only I just came back with that. Definitely we will continue. So let's take a recapitulation for the last video, that is of primitive agriculture, having three types basically. What are they? They are having primitive subsistence agriculture, intensive subsistence agriculture, and another will be the commercial agriculture. That day I have started primitive subsistence agriculture. Primitive subsistence agriculture children, I have told you some like features. I have told you what are they. First and foremost important, the primary tools are being used. From the name only we can come to know. Primary tools are what? Small handmade tools are there. Okay, what are they? Hoe, dowel, digging sticks, all this, right? And so many more also. And second thing is natural fertilities are used. No extra things, no extra fertilizers are used in this type of agriculture. And third, I have said whatever I have said, this type of it's a natural replenishing system. It means that generally those that having, generally it has been practiced by the tribal people only. Okay children, and here mostly the areas are belongs to this primitive agriculture, the like forested land, right? So today I will, let's not waste the time. Let's say everybody will see the that board, that primitive subsistence agriculture. Acha, with this primitive subsistence agriculture, one of the very much nice example and very valid example will be there, that is of slash and burn method. This slash and burn method is also known as, that is why I have given the arrow and all, also known as the shifting cultivation or shifting farming, right? I will later on, I will come to it. Okay, first I will tell you how the slash and burn method has been done. First, slash and burn method, from the name only we can, what we will find it out, we can find it out, we will get some ideas. What are they? First of all, especially the forested land. Forested land, the people are, what they are doing, forested land means suppose a acre or 2 acres or 3 acres area of the forested land has been cut. First of all, the forested land, that I have first point I have showed it, that it is of the forest area is there, that has been cut. Okay. Second, the cutting the forest. After cutting the forest, what people are doing? Third thing what they are doing, they are putting the fire on it. Why? Because this is the whatever the carbon content present on the plants or in the forest, that has to mix up with the soil. That is why they are putting in the fire. After it burned, so that the burning ashes and all, that has been mixed up with the soil. With that ash, what people are doing, the seeds, whatever the crop they want to cultivate, especially the rice, wheat, all these things, all these crops, their seeds are mixed up with this type of ashes. Okay, after burning, they are mixing it, the ashes, with very much nicely within that patch of land. Patch of land means a small area of land, or a whatever areas of land, that is called patch of land, right? Then sheets mixed with the ash. That is why I have showed it over here in the fourth number of picture. In the diagram I have showed it, the sheets mixed with the ash. Whatever after burning, whatever ashes are coming, it is blackish in color children, I think you have noticed. So that has been mixed with the soil. Why it has been? Because it will give the natural fertility of the soil, and that time only they are mixing the seeds also. Okay, so then they are remaining like this way only. Next method is what? Next, whenever I have also told, the primitive subsistence agriculture is also totally depending upon the monsoon and rainfall. Okay, for water they are totally depending upon the monsoon and rainfall. For that they are waiting for the monsoon. Suppose in the summer time, suppose in this time, they will do this type of three methods. First, the forested area selected. Second will be cutting down, they will cut down the forests. Third, they are burnt it down, and fourth one will be the sheets has been mixed with it. Then whenever in the monsoon time, after summer there will be monsoon, or any other time they can also mix up with the soil, the sheets, and make it ready. Okay, and then whenever the water comes, the sheets are becoming take a small plants, take a form of the small plants, and the production means agricultural process has been starts, children. Okay, then it will be again, it has been cultivated the land. Okay, so this full method, slash and burn method, are also known as shifting farming or shifting cultivation. Why, children? Because these type of methods, I have already told about it, that natural production, natural fertility of the soil are used. So natural way, if people are using the soil in again and again time, around more than 5 to 10 years, the fertility of the soil is totally being finished. Okay, that particular areas. So what they are doing, they are again moved to another places, they are shifted to another places, again they are selected a same like patch of land, again they have started doing this type of same method in that new place of the patch of the land. Okay, children, so that is why they are keep on shifting whenever the fertility of the soil is become finished. Right, children? After that, what they are showing, they are keep on shifting, and also it is having some harms. Okay, what having some harms in shifting cultivation? By the method they are doing, that keep on shifting, so they are again and again they are cutting down the trees, they are burnt it, they are doing it, this process. Due to this process, some effects are also coming, bad effects are also something coming. What are they? The deforestation is forming. Okay, children, this is one of the bad effect. Another thing is that, what is the special feature of shifting cultivation? Natural replenishing of the soil. Natural replenishing of the soil means, suppose a particular type of area, this slash and burn method has been done, then they have shifted to another type of patch of the land. So that previous land, the natural process, again the soil is started itself healing process. Okay, it means that their productivity after a long time, it is started to taking back, it replenishes. Okay, acha, these shifting cultivation, no children, in not only in India, in all over the earth, in different places, in different countries, it's named, it is having different names. Okay, so what are they? Shifting cultivation, generally known as in these Amazon basin, the shifting cultivation, we are knowing it, they are named as shifting cultivation only, this type of primitive type of farming. Another thing, I have written over here, there are different names of shifting cultivation. Here I have written the different names of shifting cultivation. What are they? First and foremost, in India also same type of farming process has been practicing. Wherever, what is the location and what are the names? Names are also different. Okay, according to the places, names are also different. What are they? First, Jhuming in Northeast India. Northeast India means Northeast India is consist of 7 states. What are they? Meghalaya, Manipur, Assam, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, all these 7 states, we are telling them as the 7 sisters. These 7 sisters, all the places are mostly belongs to the mountainous region. So that mountainous region, the forested land are very much common. So there people are generally doing this type of shifting cultivation. What is the name of that, local name of that type of cultivation? Jhuming or Jhum cultivation. Okay, children. Next, what is the name of shifting cultivation in Central Asia and Mexico? It is Milpa. Children, everyone has to be learned from their book whatever the names of the shifting cultivation or whatever the names of the Jhuming, okay, of different places of India as well as different places of the world only. Okay, next, the main one I have only written. Ladang in Indonesia, Ladang, the name of the shifting cultivation which is known in Indonesia, Konubo in Venezuela, Roca in Brazil, Mazol in Central Africa. These are the means very much common and very much famous name. That is why I have written. But here these type of shifting cultivation names are different, has been given. So all you have to mark it, all you have to learn it, children. Okay, children. Now I will tell you, I will read out in your book that what a Jhuming process. It is Jhuming northeast states like Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Palamu, Manipur, Dipa, Bastar districts and Chhattisgarh, Andaman, Nicobar Islands. These are also consist of some of the amounts. Okay, and okay, so these are the ultimate things. Okay, I have make you learn, and I will give a small idea about intensive subsistence agriculture, the second type of agriculture. So a small idea I will just give you, this introduction. Okay, so what are the intensive subsistence agriculture is another type of method of agriculture wherever people are more involved, means whatever the populous country of the like of the world, what are they, like China, like Japan, like India, these are the most populous country. India is consist of the second largest population of the world, China is consist of the first largest population of the world. So these type of populous countries are they are doing a specific type of agricultural method. Okay, these are called, what they are called, they are called as a intensive subsistence agriculture. Acha, the feature, main feature of intensive subsistence agriculture will be very high concentration of populations are there, first point. Second feature will be the land holdings are becoming very small. Why? Because the family members are, suppose children, we have already heard about the inheritance law. Inheritance law in 2000 year, according to this inheritance law, new inheritance law is a specific type of law. I think children you have learned in civics in class 7. So then only I am just give a small recapitulation of it. That is of this type of law which is telling not only father, if father is having daughters also as well as son also, so both daughters and sons are will have the equal amount of, they will get the equal amount of property, not only for percentage of the property, not only for the settlement area, means wherever the houses are there, that also, as well as the agricultural lands also. Okay children, so it means that if a father having 4 son or 2 son 2 daughters, so that if he is suppose having 100 acres of land, so that 100 acres of land has been divided into 4 parts. Why? Because 4 sons and daughters are there, that is why equally it has been divided. So each will get 25 amount of land. Okay, suppose each son and each daughter having 5 children, children's, so what they will get 5 acres amount of land. So here the specific thing is that the land holdings are becoming from big to very much small. Okay children, next day in my next video I will draw it and I will make it clear to you. So I'll just give a basic idea to you. Okay children, so up to here today only, and another thing is that I will give some question answers, I will give as a homework that you will take it in my in your geography copy as it is. You have to write it down. What are they? First question will be, what is the difference between, last day I forgot and I missed it out, that is why I am giving to you. That is what is the difference between farming and agriculture. Children, take your homework. What is the difference between farming and agriculture? Second question is that, what is jhuming? Write down its features. What is jhuming? Write down its features. Next question. Why slash and burn method of farming? Why slash and burn method of farming has been also known as a shifting cultivation? Why slash and burn method has also been named as shifting cultivation? So today after here children, I will not make it a very much long class, because see children, we have already moved a lot part. So a little portion, if little topics we will do, so it will remind you, it will give impact to you very nicely, as it is with, means you will very easily remind it. If I'll give so much thing together, then you will not able to digest only. So better to give a small portion, but the conception will be your very much clear. Okay children, so that is why I have given very small, no problem as such. We will teach it very nicely, I will teach you very nicely, and we will do it whatever we will your doubts will be there, so that will be cleared accordingly. So you will be very much that your things are very much clarified to your head, you will never forget all these things. Okay children, so that is why I have just given a little things. No problem as such. We have already moved 2 chapters, we have already done, so this is 3rd chapter is going on, no problem. And here agriculture last portion, some parts are also been omitted, that also I will tell you whatever is there, whatever not is there in the syllabus. And children, now everywhere everybody is knowing that COVID patients, every day I am telling in my every video, but that also I will repeat, that is please stay at home, please stay sanitized, help your family for sanitization, as well as please keep on social distancing. And because now these days the transportation everywhere, everything has been started, so better we have to keep ourselves neat and clean, and we have to means maintain these rules more strictly. Like a government, we are just a number, but for our family, we are the loved one, we are the dear ones, right? So definitely, if you will be affected, our family will be affected definitely also. So definitely for that, so let's we will finish the video for that time only. Thank you so much, and have a nice day, I will tell you. Thank you children.